Hi everybody, welcome back to StarFox Adventures. Alright. We're going to the Volcano Force Point. Back to the Volcano Force Point, I should say. Yes. Alright. It's been a couple of weeks. This is after Easter that I'm recording this. Well, a week after weekend after Easter, I should say. Yeah. And sorry about the last episode. I pumped up the volume. I really hope the game audio now you can actually hear it. So anyway, what has been going on with me? Well, I finally saw Phenomena. Yeah, I told the story last time about how my sister managed to ordered me a copy of Phenomena, and I actually found out something interesting about that movie that I assumed that the version of the movie that she got for me was the original Italian cut, but actually it turns out it was the sort of integral cut, which meant that it had all the footage from the movie. Resultantly, it's a little bit longer. It's not that much longer. It's like I think like 10 minutes longer than the Italian version. And so, yeah, finally, I finally got to see it. So, wait, is it Donkey Kong time? Oh, look at that. Energy cell that I missed. Oh, it is, okay. So the lizard guy's come back. I don't see him. I guess they just decided to do that because, it was so much fun the first time. Jesus, that actually kind of scared me. Yeah, so, okay, so I've watched Phenomena, and, again, reminding the reason isn't really that, because, not because I was really super interested in the productions of Dario Argento. Oh, God, I have actually now watched it with the official commentary, which, had the, by somebody who was, like an Argento specialist or something. And, the main reason I watched it was because of Clock Tower, because, you know, I have a Let's Play of Clock Tower on this channel, and the movie definitely, yeah, once you actually watch it, like, yeah, definitely there's a lot of overlap with Clock Tower. Ooh, hey. There's more energy cells for me to get. I keep forgetting about the menus. Staff booster, there we go. I keep forgetting that this is how the menus work. All right, let's put it. I don't pay attention to the colors so much, so I kind of forget that. Another bomb dot. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I need this later. Yeah. Okay. I was wondering, like, wasn't there a button for me to turn back to a fox? Yeah. Anyway. Oh, wait, I can just jump. What am I doing? Yeah. I was thinking, like, I had to go down there, but no, I don't. Yeah, so, what did I think of Phenomena? Well, reminding everybody that I'm not really a big gore hound, and not to say, Phenomena wasn't, like, a super gory movie. It had, like, a 1 or 2 kind of gore-heavy moments. But, it's one of those movies where, luckily, the blood looks very fake. But there's definitely a couple of 1 or 2 really gross moments in it. And the writing is pretty cheesy. I didn't know actually that it was actually filmed in English. I mean, they dubbed over all the audio, but even like the Italian actors apparently were speaking English in the film. And quite a few of them actually did dub themselves, which, you know, that's always really cool for me. It's the same way like in how in Das Boot, you know, most of the German actors actually did dub themselves in the English version as well. Or if not most, at least quite a few of them, like I know Proschnow definitely did. I like Jennifer Connelly. I actually didn't realize she did that movie before Labyrinth. I actually thought it was the other way around, that she had done Labyrinth before that, and that's how he... But it then turned out that Jennifer Connelly apparently had been in Once Upon a Time in America. I've never seen that movie, so I didn't know. But that's how apparently she wound up, because that's the other thing I found out about Dario Argento, is that apparently he collaborated a lot with Sergio Leone. I seriously had no clue. So yeah, like I said, I did not get Phenomena out of my interest of Dario Argento specifically, but rather because I really wanted to see all the overlap with Clock Tower, and there was a lot. Not as much as I thought, but I did not expect it. It's not it's not meant to be. It's not like Clock Tower fully plagiarized it or anything. And Jennifer is actually a lot more. She has a lot more gutsy in that movie than she is in Clock Tower. Because the character in Clock Tower is also called Jennifer, and she's obviously modeled after Jennifer Connelly. Okay, I did, for once, I actually did a little bit of back checking there. This is where I put it last time, did it? Oh wait, no I didn't. It's letting me do this, so I probably didn't put it here last time. So there's the next door I have to get to. And there are definitely platforms down here. Do I seriously just have to jump? No, that seems... Wait, like, I'm not gonna be... I know I have a tendency of doing stupid shit like, Oh, and there's another energy cell up there, by the way. But I don't see any other way down there. And I don't think this door... Oh, it doesn't open. Okay, so I do have to go down there. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this is giving me some Laputa flashbacks. Okay. Oh. I didn't make it. Oof. Okay, good. But, I need my ice staff. Yeah, so... And, it's a fun movie. Oof. Oh my god, Fox. Yeah, so, oh. Jesus, give me... So, the soundtrack of the movie is absolutely fantastic, and I say, I love the Goblin soundtrack, but I actually did notice that the audio editing in that movie actually, the way the soundtrack is cut, honestly, they didn't do a very good job with it. The one scene where they used the Phenomena theme song, which is when Jennifer is, digging around with the Firefly. There's quite a few scenes where they use very high energy music for very, very subtle, quiet scenes, and I thought that was no, that's not how you fucking edit a movie together. That's wrong. It's really bad, and the weird part about it was, I mean, if you see the movie, you probably know this, that there's actually two scenes where they use an Iron Maiden song. It's the same song, they use it just twice. And the guy on the commentary was praising the music usage in the movie, and I thought yeah, no, this is one of the dumpiest scenes in the film, and this is it was pretty bad. The cinematography was mostly really good though. I will say, that's probably the main thing why people love Dario, is the great cinematography. But then there are some scenes really wonky framing. There's that one where she's on the funicular. I think that's how you pronounce it. That little train thing that goes, up a hill. And there's the camera pans up above Jennifer Connelly, she's taking up less than 1/8 of the screen, and it's yeah, that's not how you frame a shot. It was I did then, of course, know that there was a chimp in the movie, and that's probably something that has aged a bit poorly about that particular movie. All right. How did I do this last time? Do I have to? I think I have to. Oh, okay, that worked. Blue. No. Okay, yeah, so there's an order to this. No. Blue, then green. It could be that this is not how to do this, but I don't see anything else in this room, so... Okay. I mean, it's staying, like, the other ones came back immediately, so... Okay, blue, green... Is it now red? I keep holding the button down and... Okay, and then yellow. Okay, I did say... I said I back-checked, but I actually don't remember if I did this... a puzzle like this in the previous time I was here. And the scenes of all the insects was actually like very, very well done. Like that was something that I did think was kind of cool. That Dario Argento really, genuinely, apparently, just really likes insects. So that movie put a lot of emphasis on that. And yeah, the sleepwalking sequences and everything like that. Like, don't get me, like, there's legitimately like scary parts in that movie. But then there is like, yeah, I have to say like Inga or Tenga, the chimpanzee character. Like, I think that was I do have to say, like, I think that was by far the biggest weakness of the movie. Okay, yeah, Tricky has to stay on the button. Tricky? Hey, no. Stay. There we go. So that was like my biggest gripe, perhaps, with the movie overall. There were some really funny parts in it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, that's the thing about those cheesy horror movies, is that even when they're kind of bad, there's usually like entertainment value in them. Like, like something like, Uwe Boll's House of the Dead is one really good example. What do you mean you're not doing it? I don't remember giving you a choice, Tricky. Am I already repeating all the jokes? I get the feeling like I've done that one quite a few times already. Yeah, it was really annoying last time when I was when I had the audio way too low. But then I'm gonna be recording a Super Mario Sunshine episode after this, and yeah, I had a good time with that movie, and I appreciate it a lot because. Now, I was even thinking about, like, maybe even making a little comparison video, comparing, like, elements from it to Clock Tower. But the problem I have is that the movie's in Blu-ray, and I don't have a way of really... Well, maybe, but... God damn it, the time's not on my side. Okay, good. Got that one. Ooh! Okay, that was a bit lucky. Nice, alright. Yeah, I want that flower. So I potentially maybe could video capture some of the movie using my Xbox, but the Xbox also does have a lot of, like, copyright preventive measures as well, I've noticed, so maybe that won't be possible, but... it was still fun, and I really appreciate it because, it's... I mean, it's that kind of stuff when, like, something is, clearly taken, like, almost directly from some movie, and you were not aware of before because you've never seen the movie before. It's always really nice when you finally get the kind of cultural reference, background, whatever. Alright, and I think this is the last Force Point Temple thing that we ever have to do, because aren't there there's like 3 of those, there were like 3 of those slots and we've already filled 2 of them. That never stops, being funny to me that Tricky is always at the temple before us. Yeah, 1, a 2, a 3, and there's no, nope, I was wrong, there's one more. Okay, where's that last one, then? Is this where we go to the freaking, there's still the big dinosaur battlefield area. That's the one that I'm kind of been dreading because I remember that one wasn't very fun. But I don't know if do we have to go to the Krazoa Palace anymore? I don't seem to think we have any more Grizoas. Of course, then people free to yell at me in the chat, like, of course there's like 3 more or something, like... I mean, I think probably the most, the part of the movie that maybe stretched my, you know, suspension of disbelief the most was the very final one where, you know, Frau Bruckner is finally revealed to be the villain, because, and actually that was a twist that actually worked for me. It probably wouldn't have worked for me if I had known who the actress was. But seriously, I didn't expect her to be, you know, the female villain, because I know that Miss Barrows is modeled after a character in that. Miss Barrows is the villainess of the of Clock Tower. And all the while, I assumed it was going to be the... I think we called her the Nazi lesbian school teacher, or, you know, the fascist. Okay, maybe fascist would be a little bit more. Because that was funny thing about the commentary, which I didn't... Like, I enjoyed the commentary, don't get me wrong. It's been a long time since I've watched an official commentary of anything, and I usually really like them because, you know, I like movies. I like it when people talk about movies, and I like to hear about the backgrounds of things. And the Dario Argento guy, I mean, I think the thing is, like, I think he was a little bit fanboying over Dario, but simultaneously it was kind of weird. He was not super into Phenomena, which I thought would make his commentary a bit more... the one thing that I did not like about the commentary was that when he would start doing the actor biographies, it was like very clearly just reading from like a paper off the screen, you know, off the side of the screen, because when he was actually watching the movie and talking about scenes, like, he was super engaged, and then when he started talking about like the character backgrounds, it's like it felt really artificial. That's the reason, like, why I didn't like the like I have the James Bond DVDs, and they all come with like official commentaries, but the commentaries are not live commentaries. They're hobbled together from like different interviews with production people who were involved with those movies, and that always annoyed me. Like, some of them are good, but like, you know, the whole fun of the commentary for me is like it's the makers of the movie watching the movie at the same time and talking about it. So when it becomes obvious that they are not actually talking about the movie in live action, it immediately like removes you from the experience a little bit. So I'm saying, like, I enjoyed the commentary. There were some weird takes from the guy that I wasn't a big fan of, but overall, like, yeah, I watched the whole thing to the very end. But he was apparently unaware that Dario has specified that Phenomena... Well, for one thing, he didn't even mention the fact that Dario Argento actually personally... that he personally considers Phenomena to be his best movie, which surprises me, but then again, I haven't seen any of his other movies. But the other thing is, like, he didn't mention Clock Tower, and I assume the guy wasn't big into video games, so I assume that was the reason why. But he didn't even mention the fact that Phenomena apparently is supposed to be set in like an alternate timeline. Oh, okay, now I have to go attack these guys. Yes, apparently, so Phenomena is supposed to be set like in an alternate reality where the Nazis won the Second World War, and you can kind of see it a bit, because he talked a bit how he didn't a lot about the scene where where the doctors are examining, you know, Jennifer's sleepwalking, and they assume that it's like a warning sign of like mental illness, and which is, you know, completely hokey and stupid. But he didn't mention that, well, that's the kind of shit that the Nazis believed in, that, you know, and it would explain, like, you know, why somebody like Donald Pleasance's character, who's a crippled but a genius, is like tolerated by the society. He's not like accepted by society, but he's tolerated because he's clearly very good at what he does, and, you know, things like that. And the fact that, you know, the unrelentless abuse that the Jennifer gets like subjected to at the girls' school, like, all of that is like kind of heightened reality sort of thing anyway. But it would actually make all of that stuff immediately make a lot more sense in the context of that movie if it was like a world that lived with kind of like a fucked up moral code, or where like things like, you know, compassion are kind of seen as more like a weakness, which I suppose is unfortunately too removed from reality Okay, where's that final batch? Oh, it's by the gate. Oh no, it's there. Yeah. That's a rare, you know. And granted, nothing in the movie like, you know, explicitly says that that's the setting. But you know, it is something that Argento has apparently admitted is apparently at least you know an important contextual thing in the film. And he just completely like blew past that point and just talked about, look at this weird, goofy scene of these doctors being mean to Jennifer Connelly. Now my staff's running out of energy. I got some more shrooms for Tricky. Oh, I didn't realize there was a timer.
Once again, you come to the aid of our tribe. You are a true hero.
Oh yeah, I got a bigger wallet now.
Fella, I'm not paid enough to keep getting you guys out of trouble.
But I've got this for you.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Okay, that comedy sting did not really work. Large scarab bag. Nice. It holds 200 scarabs. Okay, so we could now go do that route side quest. Now that you got a big scarab bag, you need to fill it with scarabs. You should go able to buy something shiny and golden from the store. Oh, is it telling us? It's telling us to do... I thought that was a side quest. Okay, so I guess in the next episode of StarFox Adventures, we're doing scarab grinding. I did not expect this. All right. But we'll be doing that next time, so see you then. Bye!